Oh shit! In the last video I prepped and we painted up the bottom of the scuttle ready to get welded on. Now today's job is to get all the edges bare metaled that I'll be welding to on the top so that we can finally weld it in and have it in there for good. Now that all the edges are in bare metal, we are going to start tech screwing this to the actual cab. Well, I don't think we're going to get much more ready than this. We've got all the tech screws in along the inside on that top edge, and we're going to start from the inside and work our way out. So let's start welding. We finally finished it, and I'm pretty happy with how it turns out. It's definitely very solid, so that's a good sign. I definitely know what I'll be doing tomorrow, and I'll be grinding back all these welds.
Perfect.
The scuttle is officially finished, so we've got all of the welds ground back. Everything is looking Mickey Mouse, so really happy with how this turned out. It is definitely in there, so that won't be moving anytime soon. I'm gonna leave the edge coating, or whatever you call it, on there for now, just because it's gonna protect the metal just while it's staying like this until I can actually get some proper paint on it, because that will be body color. So yeah, stoked to get that done. Now that the scuttle is out of the way, I'm gonna start moving on to the roof. As you can see, it is quite rusty along the edges. I'm going to have to clean all the edges to find where the spot welds are so that we can unpick it, lift the roof off, and then do all the work from there. This gutter is a lot worse. You can see I can stick my finger through that hole and it goes right through. So this one is a lot worse. Let's start cleaning up all these edges so we can get ready to unpick it all. It's finally come time to take off the roof. So I'm gonna let Dad hold the camera while I do this unveiling. So this is a big one, jeez. Oh shit! She's pretty rusty. Wow, alright. Well, lucky most of it is surface rust. But let's get this off. Well, it's not as bad as I was expecting. We'll be able to use most of this, just clean it up, protect it, but wow, got a sunroof. Very nice. Alright, well, now is going to be time to tackle this. So let's get straight into it. After reviewing the roof, the passenger side sill is way worse. You can see just how bad it has rusted through, and especially this section. So this side is going to need a fair bit remade. Lucky the other side isn't as bad, but it is going to be fun figuring out how to remake all this. So we've cut off the rail because there was not much holding it on, and as you can see, all of this is fully rusted out, so we're gonna have to remake most of that. If you're wondering why we decided to take off the roof, the main reason is so that we can access all of the rusty gutters that needed to be replaced. Now, you can't do it obviously when there's a gutter there, and you can't access it from below because there is another piece underneath. Another reason is because of all the surface rust that is on this, and also that as well, is so that we can protect it all and stop it from rusting any further. My plan is now to wire wheel this whole roof where it is all surface rust. So let's jump right into it and see if it comes back any good. After getting most of the roof cleaned up, the first job will be to repair this section in here. So as you can see, I've already gone in and tried to scuff it up a little bit. Most of it is all just dust. So all under there is clean metal, which I'm very grateful for. So I'll start making this section. Now we'll be moving on to this. So Dad has been making a bit of a section while I've been doing this. So let's have a look. He's gone off a template from a cardboard box based off the other side, and he's turned it into that. He's got it fitting there roughly at the moment, so I'm very grateful that he gave me a hand do that, save some time. And then we've got to worry about getting this piece to sit on top. Everything is prepped and we're getting ready to weld on the piece. Now all in this bottom B pillar, all behind there was a bit of surface rust, so I've gone over with some rust converter, smothered it all in there, made sure it is all nice and protected, so that will be all good. Now I've also got some copper on the areas that are going to get welded, and I've got the piece all in copper ready to get welded on. Before getting it ready to weld, we had to drill out some holes and put some textures in so that it was where we wanted it to sit, and this is how it turned out. Recently we just got back from SUMMERNATS, and I have to admit there were loads of tonners there this year. It was great to see them all, get some more ideas for my ute. I did meet one guy, I was looking at his tonner and he recognised me off the YouTube channel, and I was just blown away that someone knew me off the YouTube. I ended up talking to him for about half an hour. He was a really nice bloke. He was telling me how there's no towing points on the front of H-Series Holdens. He actually makes them so that they have a towing point. So he was kind enough to go and send me out one. Let's go have a look at it. Now I've currently got myself underneath the front of the car, and as you can see, these weld straight to there and that will not go anywhere. So there's a perfect towing mount, and I thought it was a great idea. So this will definitely get a use. If you want to go get one, go check him out on Facebook. I'll add a little photo just here. Make sure you go support him. Thank you for sending me out one. Let's get back to the video. Before I started to work on the roof and do all the rust repairs in the gutters, I had the old girl out of the shed and in the sun, and I got a couple of clips. Let's check it out. At the time of me filming this, it is February 2024. I recently just turned 17. Now I've got exactly 1 year before I get my P plates, because Victoria doesn't, you have to wait till you're 18 to get your Ps. But anyway, it gives me a year to finish the old girl. Just want to put that video in so that I can look back on it in a year's time and potentially roll the old, well, I'll be able to drive her out, but drive the old girl out and get the same footage in the same spot when she is done. Here's a little sneak peek on what is to come in the next video. You guys are not going to want to miss this, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we will be tackling the roof and finishing the gutters. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.